Hello, I'm Benson and welcome to my channel. Today's video is slightly different because I'm not showing you one product. I'm showcasing a collective of different products right here. Each of them might have a feature video sometime in the future. Today I'm just going to do some unboxing and show you what kind of products I get from Amazon. As a disclaimer, I don't pay for any of these products I'm showing you today. They are sent to me for free for review. All my videos is for your information. I'm not asking you to buy the product. In fact, sometimes I ask you not to buy the product. Retail business on the high street is dying. Everyone is buying from Amazon. But the problem is you never really get to know the product. It's not something that you can go on high street and play around with it. Sometimes you do have time. You can still visit the few retailers still on the market. But my video is just my personal experience of the products. But that's not the video today. Today is just show you what do I get from Amazon over a couple of weeks. Now this is 2023 autumn and this is always the busy time for me at my day job, and I'm very busy vaccinating patients and keeping everyone safe. To be honest with you, I have not really have time to do any uploading, and hence the 2 weeks without uploading video. So thank you very much for watching today. Feel free to fast forward, or you can just sit through the video and watch me talk for the next 20 or 30 minutes. Amazon products, they come through every day to my home right here. Some of them are still in original boxes. Some of them are already out of the original package. I'm trying to keep a poker face right now. I'm so excited because there is 1 or 2 products in there which I have been dying to buy myself, but I have been a good boy and not spending much money because times are tough for everyone right now. When I get to that product, you might see my reaction slightly different. But without further ado, let's start with box number 1 in no particular order. So this one doesn't really have a battery label, so this one probably is not a rechargeable product. Now I kind of know what I'm getting because for wine program, you actually choose your products from a list of available products, but you have the right to review within 30 days. So the first product is already the big one. So this is a hair dryer. So you might think, Benson, what's so interesting about hair dryer? I think I've done a video on a Dyson hair dryer a couple of years ago, and me and my wife use it every day, so you know it gets used at least twice a day. So this one here is by Panasonic. And this is a 300 over-pound hair dryer. Let's play a game. So I'm going to go through product by product, and at the end of the video I'm going to tell you how much all these come down to, but you can have a guess right now of how much do you think all these things is worth. Okay, anyway, so Panasonic EHNA0JN. Now this one's supposed to do miracle to your hair. It has advanced care technology, nano moisture and mineral. How does that work? I don't know, but it looks pretty premium product. Out of the box, this is what you get. The hair dryer pretty much like a Thor hammer. But anyway, time will tell. Let's see how good or how bad this hair dryer is. But if you're interested, look out for this video in the not too distant future. So item number 2, I'm going to go for this one here. So this one is GoGozy Heat Apparel. I have done again a few videos on heated vests. In fact, a couple of years ago, before all this become mainstream, I made my own. And you can buy the heat pad really cheap and just plug in the USB power bank. Here, this is the vest. Again, nice, very nice velvet. Kind of a fleece. Now the reason why I like heated vests is because in the UK sometimes I have to get on the train or tube. Oh, hopefully it doesn't affect the mic. So because I need to go on the tube and the train, sometimes like in the winter, if you wear a thick jacket, it does get really hot, like a sauna inside. So with a vest, it actually reduces the amount of layers that you need. So instead of me wearing my ski jacket in the really cold days, I can just wear this with my suit jacket or jacket, and I still be warm enough. All you need to do is press the button to switch it on and it will produce heat. In 2023, most of the vests have multi-zone, so it's not like the original where you have only 1 or 2. They mostly have like, you know, 2 on the front, maybe 1 on the neck, 1 on the back. Keeps you warm all over. And to power this device, it comes with a USB port in the pocket, so it's quite discreet. So a product of a good quality with a good sewing, they are usually around £80 or so. And this one doesn't come with a power bank. And if you are going to use this with a power bank, make sure you use the not so expensive power bank, or at least not your favorite power bank. I find that discharging the power bank with heat does kill the power bank quite quickly. It will last a few seasons, but it's not the best for your favorite power bank. Now number 2 is done. We're going to go back to, let's say, boxed item, Neewer. So this is a photography product. Neewer is one of the brand that I use the most in terms of camera accessories. What is this? Ah, right, okay. So I use a lot of action camera, and this is a action camera mount. What you do is you click the button, twist it, and it comes off. And it's magnetic, so you know, once the camera sits on it, twist, then you can put it on. And it comes with 3 pieces. I will use this a lot with my electric bike. If you haven't seen my video, I still got a couple of videos to upload. Alright, so this one here have a battery label, not too good for the environment. So here we have, oh, see, that's not good. This is the reason why sometimes I do review video. Look at this. So this is a Makita battery. So this is for your power tool. So basically this is a battery for a power tool. So out of the box, the sticker for the battery already come off. That's not very good, is it? But if I have paid like, you know, 30-40 quid for a battery, I expect it to be better than this, especially if you are working near water or such. Water can just go straight into the battery, and that is not good. If you buy original battery, they are crazy expensive, but I do a little videos on this to show you guys that, you know, you don't have to pay big bucks for Makita stuff. Basically this is a toy camera with a printer attached. Now to be able to make it as a toy and so cheap, they don't really have a color printer. They use thermal printer. Same as the printer that you get on a receipt when you go out to buy something. So it's black and white. But they come in this like cute character stuff. So this one here is, I don't know, is this a cat or dog or a hybrid maybe? So this is in pink. So you open the front. This one have paper in there already. And I make sure they are working. And sometimes they come with things that you can customize the toy. So this one is like a white. Well, nowadays we are gender neutral, so you know, maybe a boy like pink or maybe a boy like white. So it is a really cheaply made toy, but it can be a lot of fun for youngsters. I, for one, you know, when I was young, I never got a chance to play with these kind of things. Anyway, so basically this is a camera, and it has 2 lenses, one in the front, one in the back, so you can do selfie as well. Don't expect like, you know, DSLR quality, although they say 48 megabyte pixel is nowhere near that. But it doesn't need to be, because the printer is rubbish anyway. But if I take a photo, so that's a photo of me, and then the printer will chuck out a photo. Quality usually are toy grade, so but you can decorate this, you can color this, you can, like, you know, put it on a post-it note and post it on the wall. So for young people, it could be a quite fun thing to do. It has like games, you can decorate the borders as such. Again, I'm not going to do a feature video right now, but I just thought that, you know, if you haven't seen one of these before, this is quite a good addition to youngster toys. I would say like very young children. I do have a Polaroid camera for testing, and I have a Insta camera as well, but the film are mega expensive. This one, when you runs out, just buy some cheap steel roll and put it in there, and it will work forever without running out of ink. Again, battery label, so this is a rechargeable item, but what is inside? So this is what I have been waiting for a really long time, and this is a DJI drone. In details, this is a DJI Mini 4 Pro. I really like this drone because this is under 250 grams. And if you don't know about the UK drone law, under 250 grams is quite relaxed of what you can do. A lot of places don't allow you to fly over vehicles or crowded people and stuff like that. I know people do that anyway, but to do it legally, it has to be one of this kind of drone. Now, I have been using a DJI for a long time, and I skipped one generation. I think I have a Mini 2. This is a Mini 4 with more sensor in the front and the back. I'm not going to open this one in front of for you guys, but check out my next video probably be something along testing in this. But super excited, super happy with this. I'm going to put this on this pile. Okay, let's do this. Since I did a heat vest just now, so another heat vest right here. Now this one have a nicer box, I have to say. The other one come with a bag. This vest here come with a different material. So this one is a little bit more water resistant because it's a puffer type of a jacket, and the other one is a fleece. I really like the idea of having the switch on the chest area. Even better if it's on the collar, like the one I special made. And this one actually come with a power bank. I believe this one is slightly more expensive. I think this one is closer to £100 mark. Again, I will be doing a review video on these two vests and a comparison with this and my homemade one. And both I order a large size. As I'm older now, I do get a bit smaller in size. Well, straight away I can tell you that I don't like the zip. For such an expensive product, the zip is a bit weak. Okay, it's definitely going to block my mic, but I will try to speak as normal. Deep pocket, which is what I like. Again, USB lead is in your pocket, so you can put a power bank in there. Now this one comes with a small power bank. I suspect if this is a 10,000 amp, this one usually works for about 3 hours on full power. And it will last a whole day if you kind of use medium. And if you are wearing something on top of a vest like this, it will last a day with medium heat, and you don't need high heat. You only need high heat to heat it up, but once you heat up, they usually retain the heat quite well in your chest. And this one here, you know it's going to be more expensive because the filling is 90% down and 10% filler. So this will retain heat a lot better than just the fleece on its own. Electrical vehicle charging cable. So I drive a hybrid and I plug it in to charge. In fact, it's plugged in right now because we drove it today. And this is one of those cable. And in details, this is a Type 2 cable for a EV charging. Now, charging cable are not made the same. Some of them are higher rating, some of them are lower rating, usually at least 5 meters. So this one is 5 meters, and this one is up to 37 amp. So this one can charge about 7 kilowatt. It's still on the lower end of charging, so most of the home charger will be along 7 or 11 kilowatt. So this is 7. But in terms of a person who used this before, it does look quite nice compared. It does look quite nice. The cable is quite chunky. The connector looks cool as well. So yeah, so I'll look forward to testing this on my vehicle. Let's put it back. This one here, without much explanatory, though you know what this is. This is a chest set. It does say here deluxe wooden chest set, 15 inch. It does look good though, the box, I have to say. Even though it's a paper box, shrink wrapped, it does have that premium feel to it. So first of all, out of the box, you got this nice felt case, A&A chest. I have a feeling that most of the time it will not be in the felt case, but it does give it a very good protection. I try to avoid going to a full review, but I want to show you guys as much as I can. So the details are good. Looks like those dovetail joints are good as well. The catch is a bit cheap. Yeah, I would say this is a kind of a lower, I would say this is a lower end, not plastic end, but you know, lower end of a chest set. I have seen better ones before. Alright, so things like this might not get a full feature video, but I think for my channel I should branch out into doing shorts. I mean, even though this is not the expensive or greatest product or people will be looking for a lot, I think it will help you guys have a decide what your money can buy on Amazon. So I might do like a minute videos on this type of product. Leave in the description, let me know if I should doing should I? So yeah, leave in the comment section what kind of information you would like in a short video, and how much I should talk about each of these products. They do send me multiple products of the same brand. So in this case, I have a Bosch. So for DIY or in the trade, sometimes you want to make sure everything is straight and plumb. You will use one of these devices. So Laser Level, I already have a Laser Level by a Chinese company. For me, it kind of works. It just draw a laser line on the wall. But I think this one here can do the singing and dancing as well. AA battery already. I would rather have something like a lithium built-in battery, but in this kind of product, if it is for AA, I guess disposable. Sometimes lithium battery can fail, and they are quite hard to fix yourself. Bosch is a good brand. I do use their, I think, a pressure washer. Tools wise, I'm kind of a Makita guy, and for this kind of video, the first thing I look for is it the same unit or is it an upgraded unit? Oh, it's a different unit. Well, I don't know which one is better. That's the whole point of, you know, me reviewing products. I'm going to do a lot more study and research and actually use it in my studio. Then I can tell you guys what is good or bad about it. But looking at the tripod, I just think that, you know, sometimes we buy a brand like Bosch, they do give you better products than, you know, the Chinese one. The tripod is a lot stronger and smoother, and if you are using this for trade, you want the best quality possible because it should last you a long time to make your money back for your investment. Amazon do all sorts of things. So I think the name of the company is A to Z. Amazon, A with an arrow, A to Z. So they sell everything in between. So they do shoe as well. So this is a pair of fancy leather shoe. I already have a few pair of shoes from Amazon, and one of the major problems is sizing. A lot of these stuff are designed and made in China. I'm not sure if they try to save cost or it's just smaller feet in Asia. Their size 10 is different from UK size 10. So when I do a Amazon review, I always bring my pair of KUAX 10 and then do a side-by-side comparison. Some brands do stick to a UK correct size, maybe down by ½ centimeters, but I also have size 10, which is like 2 centimeters smaller than the UK size 10. Design do make a difference in the shoe size as well. For example, sometimes it's narrower feet and longer feet, but we're not talking about that. I'm just looking at the total length of the shoe, which is usually more important. But here you go. I think this one is about 30 quid. I think a pair of nice KUAX shoes will be, of this kind of a style, will be around £60 or so. So a bit of saving to be made, but to be fair, even without wearing it for a long period of time, I can tell you that these shoes don't last as long as your branded product like KUAX. I like KUAX. Anyway, expensive products, yes, like drone and stuff like that, but I also get free stuff for around the house. So this one here, I saw the review, other people have reviewed it. They say this is too big for their shower, and looking at this, I can understand why. Look at this massive piece of drain cover. I think it will work in my shower tray because my drain is kind of off-site in the middle of the drain. But if it is in the corner, I can just see that it will not work. The silicone needs to have a big surface area so that the hair doesn't go underneath. But I do like this little silicone finger. They will stop the hair from going in, and this is quite easy to take off and just brush it off into your bin. This here is a mount for my GoPro. This reminds me of what you wear to carry your baby around. But what you do is you wear this, so it gives you an anchor on your chest, and then you can put your GoPro or action camera in the front. Very good for my bike videos. This is an Airbed, and the size is about 2 meters by 1.5. So this is almost like a kind of a double bed. And this one have a pump and battery built in. Now I have reviewed like 4 or 5 of this kind of Airbed, but obviously in the last few years they all use lithium batteries, so the motor is really powerful, and now they can blow air into the bed as well as help you to put it away. So you can actually reverse the pump and pump air out. So yeah, so they are very, very convenient. The only problem is put them back in the box. They always come so well packed, but after you use it, you try to fold it, sometimes they don't go back into the back of the box. Finally, we have this. So I am planning to do a video on this against a cheaper version of the dehumidifier. I know it's going to be an unfair comparison, but it gives you a chance to see what kind of humidifier there is out there in the market. So this one here uses a compressor. So this is almost like an air con. It cools the so it cools the condenser with the compression of the liquid expansion. It's almost like an air con inside, whereas the other one uses a pelt kind of a technology. So you got a hot side and a cold side. I'm pretty sure this one is more efficient. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. This one have a 5.5 water tank, and plus a few other optional options that you don't find in the cheaper dehumidifier. So there you go. This is probably 2 weeks worth of products that I haven't reviewed yet. I am very busy, like I said in the beginning of the video, and I will try to check out many videos once I slow down a bit. So this is the total amount of goods that I received in the last 2 weeks, and I will plan to do a video on some of these products I absolutely love. Times are tough for everyone at the moment. Inflation, shrinkflation, whatever you call them. Please look after yourself and spend your money wisely. Thank you very much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time with more interesting gadget. Bye bye.